Hello,
Hello.
I'm Gator McKlusky. And this is Tom Hunting. He's the thrash drummer from legendary Exodus. If you haven't heard of them, well, you will know about them after this interview. But let's first get into it, because this is what everybody's been waiting for. I understand you play the drums and make music and stuff, but what people have been waiting to hear is favorite Burt Reynolds movie?
Probably Longest Yard.
You broke my fucking nose!
Jack, our bass player, loves Smokey and the Bandit, and he could quote you anything from the movie. That's a good one. Like Longest Yard.
That's probably one of my favorites.
Some breakfast?
The Snoopers,
God, get that circumcised, will you?
and of course Gator, because that's what my parents named me at birth, was Gator. Because obviously I love that movie.
Oh, shit.
So you played drums and
I do.
I heard that you did from Smokey and the Bandit, Eastbound and Down.
We got a long way to go, and it's short the time to get there. I'm eastbound to watch your bandit run.
I did. It's something me and Jack used to play in Coffin Hunter quite a bit.
And what's Coffin Hunter?
Coffin Hunter is like a side project that Jack was doing, aside from Exodus. I was with Coffin Hunter for a while, and we did that song every night. A friend from New York called me up, well, now he's a Floridian, said, hey, you want to sing on this song and a bunch of other songs? And I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm trapped in this drummer body, so anytime I got a chance to like karaoke or whatever.
By the way, what is that noise that I hear?
That's this thing called metal they're doing, like a couple doors down.
The construction facility?
It's constructive, I think, to them, whatever they're doing in there.
All right. Well, you're actually playing this evening right here.
I am.
And where are we, by the way? You brought me to this place to do this interview, and everything is white.
It's the John Lennon Room, the Hard Rock Cafe.
Okay.
Orlando, Florida. And they were kind enough to hook us up in here. And
Oh, is that what you are?
Capitol Records, Instant Karma's gonna get you.
Instant Karma's gonna get you.
You said you did these other songs. What are some of the other songs you did?
Want to understand why? See how it's done.
We did Jungle Love by The Time. Odio, Odio.
Girl, I love to show you. You've got a pretty car. I think I wanna drive it.
That's from Purple Rain.
Yes.
Yes.
And we did We Haven't Done Nothing by Stevie Wonder.
Tell him how you changing right from wrong. 'Cause if you really wanna hear our views, you haven't done a fucking thing. Yeah, no, nothing.
Did that one because I asked for it.
Very nice.
And
That's a good song.
it's a great song.
Everybody sing along if they do.
And then you did a fourth song.
The Boys Are Back in Town, not the Thin Lizzy version, the version by the Bus Boys from 48 Hours.
What's happening, Luther?
48 Hours.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. That made Eddie Murphy a star, right?
Look at you. You got a $500 suit on. You're still a lowlife.
Yeah, but I look good.
Remember in Eddie Murphy Delirious, his first concert, I don't know if you ever saw it, but he came out on the stage and he was wearing the red leathers, and the Bus Boys were there, and they played that as he entered into the concert venue. Wow. Big deal.
We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight.
Again, going back to the more important stuff, what movies are your favorite films? What do you find yourself watching in cinema?
I got a lot of different favorite genres, but I think all-time favorite movie would have to be like Shawshank Redemption.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
It's not a big hit when it first came out, and it kind of found its life on home video.
A month went by before Andy said 2 words to somebody. That somebody was me.
Vagina boob.
Everyone heard that narration by Morgan Freeman, and they're like, oh my God, I love this thing.
Why am I so sexy?
I'll ask you the question that everyone asks. If someone's going to narrate their life story, and it can't be Morgan Freeman, who's it going to be?
Maybe Shatner? William Shatner?
William Shatner.
Be
Okay.
a good one. Or no, Jean-Luc Picard.
Blanche Blanc, Nick Carnick.
Patrick Stewart.
He'd be a good one.
Look at me. I've got girl boobs.
See, I would choose a Morgan Freeman impersonator.
That would be a good one.
And I swear to God, you let me out of here, first thing I'm gonna do is kill again.
Because I was told I can't use Morgan Freeman.
I was told I can't use Morgan Freeman, but
Life was like a box of chocolates.
What is your life story? How did you become a singer or a drummer? I understand you also play drums.
I live in the San Francisco Bay Area and in the NorCal mountains of NorCal sometimes. Have the balance of both, and it's kind of nice. I share an apartment with my wife in a place called Coal Valley in San Francisco. It's beautiful. And we have a house in the beautiful NorCal mountains of Lake Almanor. Love it.
That's awesome.
Exodus did an album there, and during pandemic times, we just did what we could, you know? The only thing we could control.
Absolutely, and now things are getting better because here you are tonight playing some music.
Here we are talking without a mask.
I've tested positive for coronavirus.
We're going to the hospital after this. Another question. I understand that you had some health issues recently and you've bounced back. We haven't seen you. And it's more than just, it's not a COVID thing, I'm assuming. That.
Nope, fairly, it was a cancer thing. And,
my.
you know, I'm in a good place right now. Amazing doctors at UCSF, along with good vibes of people in the world.
I just wanted to come up here so I could see your faces because you're fucking beautiful. And I wanted to say thank you very, very much. I've been on a crazy journey and you've all fucking been on it with me. I've never felt alone. Never, never, never. Thank you.
Took out the bad parts and he put me back together again, and I have this new skinny frame now, so
that's awesome.
I'm working with it, building my muscles back up. What better place to do that than on the road with Exodus?
Everything's white.
I know.
It's like the White Album.
Yep.
And who's your drumming inspiration? Who's
too many
to mention.
I mean, Keith Moon, Cozy Powell, Clyde Burr, Tommy Aldridge.
Tommy Aldridge, I don't hear that a lot.
I'll steal all those flammy things that I do at the end of it. Those at the end, the rolls, I stole that from Tommy. Hart had a great drummer. Michael DeRosier back in the day on Barracuda.
Yeah. Oh,
kind of a Bonham clone, but he had a good tone. And Bonham, of course.
Who was the drummer that made you want to be a drummer?
It's hard to say. Like, they all did. I remember listening to Sweet records when I was a little kid, too. And Joe Cocker, Mad Dogs and Englishmen, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So just too many. And my formative years, when I was old enough to hold the album in my hand, everything exploded up in here. So.
And what's it been like getting back on stage since you had your surgery and you've gotten your health back?
I'm still getting my legs back underneath me, but I'm about 91% there. But, you know, I do the best I can, and I just breathe, just hit as hard as I can. I can notice my snare strokes getting higher and higher and higher and harder, and that's always a good sign.
No sign of stopping anytime soon. You're going to keep at it?
I'm going to keep going. I love it. I mean, I love doing it, and we're grateful and fortunate to get to do it, you know, for all this time.
And it must be nice to see all the fans come back out and fill these places up.
It's kind of like there's an awakening going on right now with music and stuff, and it's killer. It's fun to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how's the new album being received?
Being received very well. I mean, people don't really buy a lot of albums anymore, but I can tell you, like, the live shows, they're crushing. People are buying lots of merch and stuff, because we are, however, at the end of the day, traveling t-shirt salesmen.
Are they singing along to the new songs?
Absolutely.
Are they catching all the lyrics?
Absolutely.
Are there certain songs that, like, you imagine would go over well with live and they hitting at the right spots?
I don't want to give it away, prescribing whore.
So you could feel it. You know, like, when a certain part of the song hits. We knew that when we were in the studio. We knew they were going to hit it.
Yeah, you know, the beatings will continue.
Yeah, man. I got to say, I hear that. It's next level for you guys. Really.
It's fun. It was fun to make that music. Like, COVID was doing its thing, and we were like, well, what can we control? We can all quarantine in the mountains. We can live together for a couple of months and make a record. Nobody will get sick because we'll be in this one place, like, doing what we do.
And you're feeling healthy and you're out and healthy. You're on a tour and you guys are gonna, what are you doing the rest of the year? We're in April of 2022.
Probably quite a bit of touring, quite a bit of hanging out in the mountains in the sun and relaxing and practicing up for some other stuff. Living life with gusto. That's how you gotta do it.
Well, Tom Hunting, Exodus, also singing on his album.
The band is called Hunting Party, with Tom Hunting on vocals. Let's check out the first song from the new album. It's The Boys Are Back in Town.
We've been waiting a long time. We've been waiting a long, long time. We've been waiting a long time, but we ain't gonna wait no more. We're getting ready to rock and roll. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, yeah! Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you should grab your favorite lady and promise me you'll do it right. Tell Fat Jack to jump back and give you a shot of some booze, so you can party to some fast down headbang and rock and roll rhythm and blues. 'Cause the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Oh yeah. I know that everybody, when they hear the music, they'll be doing it on the floor. Jump up and down and turn around and tell the band to play some more. 'Cause tonight we can dance and romance and do anything we feel like doing. But don't look surprised, 'cause you know what I like, and tonight we all are doing. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Oh yeah. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you should grab your favorite lady and promise her you'll do it right. Tell Fat Jack to jump back and give you a shot of some blues, so you can party to some fast down headbang and rock and roll rhythm and blues. 'Cause the boys are back in town. Yeah, the boys are back in town. Oh yeah. The boys are back in town. 'Cause when the boys are back, there ain't no fooling around. Yeah!
Guys, the voice.
Tons of fun.
Who'd have known? It's amazing.
You're stuck in a drummer body.
But I do appreciate your time here in the John Lennon room.
My pleasure.
You are an absolute gentleman.
Thank you.
And
you as well.
love my time with you, my friend.
My pleasure.
It's been great. For now, Gator out. Yeah.
Watch for new movie reviews and documentary series. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell so you know when new reviews arrive.